we're back, and here we have at the studio Harika Dronavalli, who won very beautiful game, and we are about to analyze it. So, congratulations!
Thank you.
You made a first move f4. Was your choice? It was long-term preparation, or you just prepared it yesterday against her?
No, I was wondering if I can get out of the opening from the beginning and play some original chess over the board. Because she has been playing the same opening from many years. So she is pretty good in that. And I thought instead of trying to prepare off the board, I would play on the board. And I played this with her in chess.com games. And I was wondering if I should do this in such serious tournament. But then
maybe she would expect this, right?
I don't think she would expect, but I was because I was feeling a little shy whether to play such opening in such a strong tournament. But then I saw Carlsen played with Adams in a classical game, and also one more game by Param recently won with Weibo. I thought, why not? Like, if they can play, I should also not.
Yes, we quickly take a look of your opening repertoire. You're playing mostly d4, not f3 or c4, but we found also d3 move.
D3 is mostly like my blitz and
it was in blitz tournament.
Yeah, nothing. I never played in serious games, something like this. So f4 is also, maybe I played in like 2005 or something the last time I played f4. So today I just wanted to play on the board, and I decided to go for f4.
Let's check the game.
And also because she is e4 player clearly. And if this position, it's Dutch with reversed colors, and she at least never played it. Other than in our games in online blitz, she never played it. So I thought, why not?
Yes. So the players who play d4, they know the ideas and everything.
Have some idea on what's happening.
And she lost quite a lot of time on the clock when she was facing this opening from your side. So we can say that this f4 paid.
Yeah. I mean, actually, I lost 2 games with black in this f4 move. So I was like, when one of my opponent played, I started feeling humiliated, like, that, and then slowly I kept losing my control, and I lost a game from a very normal position. So I know from the other side also how it feels. It's completely new position, and she was taking quite a lot of time to understand, especially it's a completely new position for her.
Right.
So here... Okay, I was just trying to get some counter. It's pretty normal position for black. Right. But here she played knight d7.
It started from here, right?
Yeah.
Knight d7, knight f6.
Somehow it felt really strange because Dutch we tried to get this h3 queen h6 queen f7. Same here, but she gave me with like complete 2 tempos. Okay, e5, there are like even f5 or like fe5, everything I think white is having pretty good counterplay, but nf6 is just like giving me 2 tempos completely. I'm in the same position. I got queen f2 and h3, which is like a very ideal position for Dutch players.
There was something special against e5 here. Let's check, for example, instead of knight f6, if black goes for e5. Is there something that you had in your mind that you would play?
I saw like 2 positions. One is this. It's very interesting, but I'm not sure after all the complications how it will end. But even I think something like this should be also fine, because either b4 or h3 b4, still it's the b7 is slightly weak, and they have to watch for it. So but at least this is how black should play, I think. But I think I would definitely try to make f5 work. If not, I would at least take fe5. But in any case, I think it's that is what black should do, because knight d7, that's the plan. But after knight f6 and h3, it's 2 tempos, again same threats, and like the best position white could dream of. And e6 is again I think one more bad move. because okay, always they should try for e5,
Mhm.
and if not, I'm just getting game without any counterplay.
It's very passive, right?
Yeah. So bishop d2, I was wondering to play knight c2 or bishop d2, but I thought this knight will be useful if at all they play a5. I can jump to knight to b5.
Mhm.
Let's say unnecessarily I lose tempo, so I thought why not bishop d2 and rook b8. Here her plan is clear. She wants to develop maybe b6, bishop b7, or
Mhm.
I mean ne5. She cannot take it because
Indian F7.
I mean
will be
more than
fall.
f7, like this is coming.
Oh.
If not, maybe still black can think because
on
after
E5.
knight e5 and but
Bishop
this is
G6
the-
wins the material and most probably the game pretty soon.
Yeah, so somehow it's already pretty bad position for black. And knight e7, I played quickly this, and knight f5, knight c2. I think here g4. Maybe let's say knight h4, either knight d7 and bishop h1 and bishop h1, both are possible. But I think bishop h1 is more interesting because next idea is bishop e1.
Mhm.
So let's say
Oh, the knight is
yeah, trapped.
trapped then.
So I don't know what is black doing here. Let's say here I have already this, and after e5 maybe g5 I can take this, and like bishop e4. This must be pretty bad position for black. I think should be winning, and so that's why she couldn't play knight h4, but even knight e7 or something, it's pretty passive. The d4 is hanging anyway, so she decided to give this. I think maybe practical chance. The game goes on.
Mm-hmm. But with extra fun for
Yeah,
you.
it's very comfortable to play like this. I think at least here she shouldn't exchange the queens so fast here. I feel at least, some chances, because here f7 it looks weak, but it's not clear what I am doing. Like, rook e7, rook b7, still I should find a way. But after queen f3, it's just like completely like very comfortable position, and
Yes,
it goes
also
on forever.
King comes on e4.
Yeah.
Very strong in the center.
I was wondering here if this should, because in general, if I can take out the double pawns, I'm just pawn up, and clearly even in the ending, any ending. But I'm losing so much time to bring this rook back, so I decided like king f3 is more logical. And here I already saw this plan, rook d4. If rook c5, rook b5 is coming, rook d7 is threatened, and I think she missed this very interesting plan, rook check and rook here. Now rook c5, she's almost forced to take b c5, and this is like completely winning position.
Right.
If she goes rook c6, I think a5 and then just takes, rook will come back. Let's say, anything like, let's say this, something like this, and rook will come back and play c5.
Set up this rooks on b file.
Yeah.
And then c file.
Yeah. So here in time trouble. I think she just took this decision, but anyway, I think it's very depressing to play. I think h4 is cool, because if you take this, I'll play g5 and king will never come, and this will stay.
King e4, king e5 is coming. Yeah.
So g5 only try takes, and h5 is important, because I'll at some point h7 and a7 will be weak. And I can decide both, like I'll have passed pawns somewhere on either A or H file. So H5 and king E5, king E3, not allowing the black king. Rook F7, here I could do in many ways, but okay, A5.
Yeah, it was many ways.
I can play directly rook G8, but I thought why not to give it a try, because if king C6, it's even more better, because I'll have H6, and here the E6 is hanging. I'll get one more tempo. So I gave check, she played king e5, then I got into normal position and played here. I think it's just over.
Yeah, it's
with little bit of tactics, it's just finished.
Yeah. Very
in some-
impressive game.
Thank you.
And we saw that you were walking quite a lot because she was thinking, right?
Yeah, she was thinking a lot, so I didn't know what to do.
So you enjoyed to walk during the
It's been a bit
game.
boring, so I was just walking around.
Tell us a little bit about the playing venue. Do you like it? How you feel? Do you feel it comfortable?
Yeah, it's pretty good. In general, I think the conditions are really, really good. I mean, of course, for this kind of tournaments, you get the best conditions, and yeah, I'm enjoying it here.
Yeah. How you spend your day after the game? What is the daily routine when you are at the chess tournament?
I go. I mean, after the game, either I go to gym or I mean, do some physical exercise, and then have dinner, think about the next game, and then sleep off. That's it.
We know that you often go to the tournaments with a grandmother. She's not here.
No, she is not here. I didn't have much time because I mean, I went back to India after a long trip on September 3rd, which is like I just had 3 to 4 days for visa, and I didn't want to do all this ticketing and all this extra things. So I decided for this tournament, I couldn't plan much, so I came by myself.
Okay. Which are the next Grand Prix tournaments you choose to play?
I'll be playing December and March.
That's all you choose. And tell us about the tournaments which women have recently. The format is a little bit changed. There will be it was candidates tournament, and there will be another tournament, and now this Grand Prix. How you feel about it?
I think every change it will take some time to get into like a proper and for everyone because last time the candidates and the format was changed so fast. I mean, it was difficult for many players to even think about it. It just finished so fast. And now I think with new cycle starting, I think everyone has a proper chance to try their best and get into candidates because everyone now know what's happening and what they should do, where they should be best at. And I think definitely the change to make it same like men is better because for people, for viewers, it's very difficult to understand the format in this way that one will have a match and the other is having different format.
Yes.
So in that way, it's a good thing that it's changing and now it's easier for people to understand and for players to understand what is happening and what they should do. So I mean, in general, for me, any format is fine. I just try to do my best, whatever it is
You
given
enjoy
to me.
to play. Tell us, our viewers might be curious about your day in general. If you are not playing a chess tournament, just your day at home.
Now my day at home is generally more like I go for physical exercise in the morning for 1 to 2 hours. Then I go back home and either I work or I go to my parents' home to enjoy because my sister has a small daughter. I have a niece, so I just go there and do some time pass. Or in general, either I mean, most of the time I'll be trying to work on chess, and if not, I'll spend time with my family.
And do you have some exact time that you daily spend for chess, or it's up to the day, up to the mood, and so on?
There is no, for me, it's been like this since my childhood that it's always about doing my best, working my best in chess. So I somehow got so used to it. For me, there is no routine or like, that I should work this much. As much as possible, I'll try to work or at least follow what is happening and be up to date. At least I try.
Are you following the other very interesting, very important tournament here in Russia, World Cup?
Of course.
And you support anyone there, or you just enjoy to watch the
I just
games?
enjoy to watch because for me, I've played so many knockouts. I can clearly understand what it goes through players in different situations. So I just enjoy, and I hope Indians do well.
Okay, let's wish them luck and
Yeah.
also good luck to you too for the rest of the rounds. We'll come back with the one round with one game which is going now in the progress.